Okay, here's the room code. YSR. Hey there, let's play Drawful Animate. It's a drawing, guessing, tricking, voting game. Keep up, people. This game will have one round. Let's get into it. Check your device for the title of your animation. It might be a little odd, like Geology for Clowns or a frowny face made of corn. Make an animation on your device that would fit that title. When you're done, hit Submit. You'll get points for each player that guesses the correct title. You've got this, probably. It's never too late to join the audience. Go to jackbox.tv and enter the room code. If you haven't already, tap on frame 2 and get started. Animation's complete. Let's see what we've got. Try to trick your friends by writing a really delicious title for this animation on your device. I know your fingers are tired, but I promise this is worth it. Type something. Here they all are. Which title do you think is quote-unquote correct? Couple seconds left to get those votes in. Who voted for what? Let's find out. Got a good title for this one? Put it in writing. The right answer is in here somewhere. Time to vote. Let's see what people picked.
Nuh-uh. Wrong.
Well, that's certainly something. It's decision time. Okay, who voted for what?
No. Sorry. Uh-uh. Nuts.
Time to type some titles. Believe me when I say it's time to vote. Alrighty, let's see what you did.
No, sir. Nuh-uh. Uh-uh.
Ooh, ouch. Use your device to jot down a decoy.
55. 30. 45. 40. Pew pew. 35. 30. Yoo-hoo! 25. 20. 15.
Time is ticking. Write faster.
5. Come on.
Go ahead and vote.
30. 25. 20.
Behold the results.
Yoo-hoo! No way. Choo. Nuts. Choo.
You've reached the final animation.
55. 30. 45. Yoo-hoo! 40. 35. 30. 25. Pew pew. 20. 15.
Type something. Don't give up. Giving up is for other parts of your life.
5.
Behold your collective effort.
30. 25. 20.
Okay, I'm actually curious how this one turned out.
Sorry. Choo. Pew pew. No. Choo. Not it. Achoo. Wrong. Achoo. Pew pew. Ta-ta. Yoo-hoo. Bye-bye.
Three, two, one.
You have traveled to this sacred mountaintop, seeking answers from the all-knowing wheel of enormous proportions. You may now ask the wheel any one question that torments your very soul. Should you be chosen, your longing for truth will be satisfied, and your life forever changed. If you can't think of a question, don't worry. I'll grab one from my fan mail. And with that, the wheel of enormous proportions awaits. You traveled long and far seeking knowledge, but have to play my trivia game first? What's that about? You're gonna take turns spinning me. And you get points if I land on your slice. Earn 20,000 points, and you'll be able to spin the winner wheel. But not just anyone can spin me. You have to prove yourself first! You have the chance to win points thanks to these 2 slices. But your odds are better when you have more. So let's earn some by doing a little trivia, okay? Okay. Question 1 works for me. Which actors portrayed captains of a version of the Starship Enterprise? Just tap on the ones that fit the prompt. I'll give you a hint. Acting captains count. Take us out, number 1. Or just this way. Oh, that's exactly what you said, right? How did you... I see 2 hero meeples shining brighter than the sun. This calls for a slice. And you, who did the best this round. A second slice, yes. Question 1 is nothing compared to question 2. Which of these are types of poems? Sometimes I imagine myself growing hands with fingers on them, so I can tap the correct answers just like you. Hey, recognize these answers? What did you say? Impossible! Another slice. Okay, last question this round. How many answers will you get on this one? Which letter is closest to M in the English alphabet? Tap as many correct answers as you can before time runs out. As each player struggles to choose between 2 things, we can all agree, at least you're not doing math. Hey, tip your bartenders. This is your last chance to increase your score. That'll do. My decision is you. What amazing thing is this?
Power slice.
This, my little friend, is the power slice. It gives you the power to spin me. A boom. And since we're already talking about spinning, let's go. Welcome to the mountaintop, where your slices can be spun and turned into points. Pick slots on my face to place your slices. But watch out, you split the points with everyone that shares a slot with you. The slot with the 2 and the X, that one's worth double. Unless everyone shares it, then it won't end up worth so much, am I right? Look, I'm gonna spin with or... You're gonna take turns spinning me. And I'm excited, because you're going first. Swipe the wheel on your device to spin. You can also tap real fast, if that's more your thing. Spread the double wealth. That's what I always say. The thing about power slices, they clone themselves until you land on one. I'm ready for a new spinner. A slice that gives you points? Who comes up with this stuff? You ready for a new spinner? 'Cause I sure am. What do you know about that? Your spins have filled up my spin meter, which can only mean it's time for the last spin of the round. Make this one count, last spinner. You get to split the pot. Let me spin on a different axis. Oh, that's right. It's the scoreboard. You need at least 20,000 points to win. So let's keep this thing moving. Every round comes with a pair of slices. I've lined up some questions, starting with this one. Which of these are real edible flowers? Like a cookie bouquet, except polleny. Tap the answers that fit and totally ghost the ones that don't. Nobody talks about how great lamps are anymore. They make things bright. They turn on with the switch. What is not to love? Okay, but what about the answers? Oh, no, you didn't. 2 slices is better than 1. Let's keep up this momentum with question 2. You're gonna pair things off based on this prompt. Match the film to the roll. You'll see 2 columns that you can slide up and down. Tap an item in column A, then tap its match in column B. The time to match column A to column B is ending. Done. And the answers that matched are... That all looks right to me. I don't believe it. An extra slice it is. Question 3 comes with the prize of a power slice. Tap real quick, okay? Which achievement in the history of space exploration happened first? Your score should break double digits. Quickly choosing between 2 things? What kind of sadist would make you do that? It's nearly curtains over here. Tap quick. You know what they say. That's 1 small step for man, 1 giant slice for whoever did the best in that round. It has to be you. Power slice incoming.
Power slice.
Step into my parlor. And not to get personal, but I feel a bit naked without your slice on my face. Here's a tip from Wheel to Meeple. You can tap a slot more than once to add a multiplier. Isn't that a pleasant surprise? We're gonna start this spinning adventure off with you. There you go. Some much-needed points. It's your time to shine. Well, that's something. You ready, new spinner? Multiple winners get to be happy. Hey, how about a spin from a new spinner? Well, okay. We have time for just one more spin. The last spin is all in your tiny meeple hands.
Power slice.
A power slice. Slice owner, get your booty over here. You won the pot, but you also get something extra. I'm gonna give you the pot again, unless the others can unite around someone else. Now's your chance to vote. If you all pick the same player, I'll give them the points instead. Your voting time is almost done. You win the pot because of some disagreeable meeples. With those points, you now qualify to spin the winner wheel. If you can spin and land on one of your slices, then you win. But if you land on one of the skulls, we're not done yet. Will this be the winning spin? Put your back into it. Never say die, meeples. How about a score update? One of you is on the verge of winning. Oh, I can't stand it! Some Canadians just told me I look like one of their toonies. Ugh, Canadians. Bonk. I'd like to introduce you to question 1. Which musical tempo marking is faster? Start tapping and don't let up. As for you in the audience, vote for the player you think will do best. If the majority of you choose the best player, you'll earn a special slice of your own. The finish line is close now. Hurry! Last swing and a miss, audience. One more slice. I've got a second question to share with you. Which of these are monsters Mulder and Scully encountered in The X-Files? The answers that fit are calling to you. They're saying, "Tap me, I'm correct." Good! Now feast your eyes on these juicy answers. I don't know what the audience was thinking. Are you kidding me? Question 3 and power slices are totally a thing. You need to answer this question with a number. A white leghorn holds the record for the most eggs laid by a chicken in 1 year. How many eggs did she lay? Don't lay one yourself now. Use the keypad on your device to enter a number and then tap submit. Get nice and close to the answer if you want to win. What did you punch in? Is your answer this? Reminds me of a good omelet question, but I'll hang on to that one for later. Oh, looks like a winner to me. It's time for another power slice.
Power slice.
Enjoy. Now come on up and spin me. People say living on top of a mountain is inconvenient, and it is. Slice time. Oh, and watch out for the audience. They have one slice this round to stir up trouble. The slices you keep go to waste. Hurry up. The first spinner in this round? Well, that's you, silly. What a great spin! This is happening! Get over here, you. You can win it right here. It's not over yet, Meeples. You still have a chance next spinner, so make this one count! Oh, that is fun. What? Get out of here! Come on down! You can win right now. Give us a spin. I'm slowly slowing down. You others still have a shot. It's not too late to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. I'm about to stop, and 2 times the points, but spread thin. Oh no, oh! This could be the winning spin. It's a spin we'll never forget. We have ourselves a game. You can still win this one next spinner. Show me what you got.
Power Slide.
Power Slice! Forget about the other stuff. It's winner wheel time! Come to me. You're about to win the game. Don't let me down. And so, I shall answer your most meaningful question. Spin me one last time and know the truth. And now you are enlightened. Oh, don't worry, it takes a few minutes to sink in.
Go to Jackbox.tv to join the game. Then just put in the room code already.
Roar.
Keep your hands away from my buttons. I'm on a break. Did you ask a question? I'm never listening.
Welcome, potential hires. We're thrilled you've applied for this exciting employment opportunity. If you haven't guessed, I'm the boss around here, but I like to think of myself more as a buddy. A boss buddy. Water? Someone will get that. I can tell you're all great candidates. Unfortunately, there's a whole bunch of you, and only one job. It's incredibly stressful. For me! That's why I developed a revolutionary new hiring process. I'm going to interview you all at once and force you to judge each other. Whew, I feel more relaxed already. Deborah, clear my calendar. It's time to get to know our candidates. My first rule of management? I only hire my dearest, closest friends. So let's get to know each other. I'm gonna send some icebreaker questions to your device. Answer them any way you want. There are no rules. Except this one rule. You gotta use at least 5 words, okay? Oversharing leads to overcaring. It's my first rule of management.
I'm here to inform you that you've used half of your time.
Hey, let me out! Come on.
Hey, you're almost out of time.
Great! Let's put these in our filing system. Now that I've put you all at ease, I'm sending my first round of hard-hitting interview questions to your device. But instead of typing your responses, you'll be using words from your fellow interviewees to answer the questions. Are you loving this as much as I am? Tap any word you see to add it to your response. If you make a mistake, tap the word again to remove it. You can also drag words around to rearrange them. Can't find the right words for what you want to say? Then quit complaining and say something else. The first rule of management is go with the flow.
You're about halfway through the timer. You should hurry, time's running out.
Here we go. What makes you anxious? Now, this is a tough choice, and since choice making is so valuable, why don't you guys show me you can do it? Vote for your favorite now. How would you manage employees without talking down to them?
Synergy.
Nice. Using words from 3 separate people earns you an extra bonus. What's the first rule of a successful presentation?
Synergy.
What would you say is your core competency? What are you most passionate about?
Synergy.
If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be? What makes you unique? not much for reading, but from what I skimmed, you guys did great. Let's see who's in the lead. The biggest number is the best, if you ask me. Anyway, let's try a couple more icebreakers. Okay, just like before, say anything you want, but be descriptive. The more you write, the less time I have to spend alone with my thoughts. Yes, and the plaque should say best coworker ever. And underneath that, and also friend. And then under that, put maybe best friends, question mark, with 2 question marks. Is that coming on too strong, plaque guy? Oh, you're no help.
You are about halfway through the timer. Hey, we're almost out of time.
Wow, I'm learning a lot from these, including things I legally shouldn't know. Round 2 of questioning. This time, I want to know how you would handle some tough workplace scenarios. Remember, you can use any word you see on your device in your answer. Try grabbing a word from the question itself. If you really fall in love with a word, tap it a whole bunch and use it again and again.
Hey, you're halfway through the timer. Hurry up, you don't want to run out of time.
Okay, let's see 'em. There's a mandatory initiation period for new hires. What derogatory nickname do you prefer? Choose your favorite now. This round, every vote earns you even more points. Ted was promoted to manager even though you were next in line. How do you respond?
Synergy.
You referred someone to the company and it turns out they're a total disaster. What do you do?
Synergy.
The company has put a strict firewall on certain websites. How would you get around it? You see Frank pick something out of the trash and eat it. How do you respond? What out-of-office message would you set to ensure no one contacts you for any reason? Everyone in the office has unexpectedly grown a mustache. How do you respond?
Synergy.
Good job! And speaking of jobs, let's see who's most likely to get one. You know what would go down smooth right now? One more icebreaker. Don't overthink it. Just put down whatever enters your mind. Unless you're thinking about a big, delicious sandwich. I skipped lunch and I am dying over here.
You should be halfway done now, okay? You should hurry, time's running out.
This counts as your orientation, by the way. Okay, it's the final round, and it appears we're missing something. Your resumes. Probably my fault. My computer only opens MIDI files. But you know what? I don't need resumes. Just finish the personal statement that's already started on your device. In the words of my dad, this is your last chance to impress me, so make it count.
I'm here to inform you that you've used half your time.
Heyo!
Time's almost up.
Oh, I can't wait to see these. Vote on your devices now. In the final round, impressing your peers nets you an even bigger bonus.
Synergy.
An odd number means our 3 best applicants get to fight it out.
Synergy.
Hey, we're done. I wish we had the budget to hire all of you and still pay for my yearly bonus, but we don't. The job goes to... Congratulations! You're our new lead commodities wrangler and trainer. Welcome to the team! Oh, and Owen, you're fired.
Really? yeah. Bridges.
Not so fast. Ah, it appears I have some unwelcome visitors. Oh, goody. The ominous eye you see watching your every move belongs to me, Laverne Cavern, the only witch preventing you from being stuck permanently punished for your pilfering. And what should I call you? Okay, you gotta live with it. So here's how it'll go. Each of you would-be adventurers will be presented with an opinion-based survey on your device. Pick the options that best suit you. You'll pick the top 3 for each prompt you're given. Also, be sure to pick them in order of preference. 1 will grant the most points, then 2, 3, and so on. Once everybody has made their choices, I'll mix everyone's answers together and then sort them from most to least popular. So let's start with... You're dragged to a Shakespeare play. Which parts do you actually enjoy? Excellent picks. Possibly. Now that I've combined all your answers, your challenge can begin. Behind this door, your task is simple. Find the top 3 answers while avoiding the rest. For every correct answer, I'll give you a nice bright torch. Pretty handy down here. And for each one you get wrong, I'll be taking a torch away. Since you've each brought a torch with you, you'll be starting with 1. Let's begin. I choose you to choose first. Simply pick a door that you believe is correct. Once you think you've got it, it's up to this player to make the selection. Each player will get a chance to open a door, but for now, it's all you. So discuss. Nicely done. Boo. don't worry. When you run out of torches, you don't die. At least, for now. Great job! Monstered! Boom! You did it! You're safe! Let's find some more danger. Time to settle some scores. Let me magic up another survey. And this time, let's rank 4 choices instead of 3. I would not want to fall into a pool of... Okay, we're done here. The second cavern is a bit more challenging. This time, I'm not looking for the top 3 answers. For this round, you'll need to find the answers ranked 2, 3, and 4. magic. Well done. Your monster chow. Wrong door. Super. Feeding time. One torch left. Pick carefully. You found all the torches. Hot. Let's see who's currently leading in the polls. We've arrived at your last question. One group won't be leaving it. And this time you'll rank 5 choices. Which keyboard symbol, to you, has the most personality? Another cavern awaits. And now for one last twist. In this final round, all I ask is that you rank the answer choices from the bottom to the top. So you'll need to first find number 8, then 7, then, well, you know how to count backwards. I have a few more surprises in store for you, but I'll spill the beans once we're inside. Ready? Welcome to your final trial. It's just like the previous 2 caverns, but with 3 major differences. First, you'll no longer gain torches for a correct answer, but you can bet you'll still lose torches when you're wrong. Second, when you're on your last torch and you answer incorrectly, the game is not immediately over. The other team will need to provide a correct answer to eliminate you. And third, a team wins when either their opponent runs out of torches or if they complete the round with the most torches remaining. Got it? Wicked. Yikes! Better luck next time. Since neither team could find it, let me show you where it is. I thought you had that one. Remember, the other team got it wrong, so a right answer here ends the game. you. Well done. As promised, here's the way out. I'd shake your hands, but I've got cave dirt all over me. Ta-ta! And for the not-winners, I hope you like damp rocks and no exits.
Time. I only test on humans. Hot.
Where was I?
That must be what I was thinking.
Not long ago, in a mansion filled with cunning and canapes, there was a gathering of the world's most ingenious detectives, who by chance were also the world's most duplicitous murderers. They had devised a unique competition where they earned points for solving crimes and points for committing them. Each detective came prepared with 2 murder weapons. Look at the prompt on your device to see the first one you'll draw. But take heed, as a murderer you also have a calling card, a letter from your own name that you must include in your drawings. Do your best to hide the letter as part of the image, like so. If your calling card is too obvious, your fellow detectives may spot it and trace the weapon back to you. Draw 2 weapons and hide your calling card now. By the way, if you've played before, you can turn off tutorials in the settings menu. I promise not to take it personally.
Ah.
Yes!
Indeed.
There you are. To assist in their plans, each detective had a secret accomplice disguised as a party guest. Use your device to give your guest a name. Any ridiculous alias will do, but don't leave any clues to your own identity.
Yes.
Fundamental.
Yes.
First rate.
Excellent.
Yes, that will do nicely. And just in time for the party.
Everyone, your attention please. Please welcome our honorees for the evening, the world's greatest detectives.
Such enthusiasm. Almost a shame you're going to spoil his party.
I'm your host, Lord Tippett, and yes, this is my mansion. Oh, you brought gifts. You can set them down anywhere.
Looks like one of your drawings is out in the open, just as well. These gifts represent every type of weapon you'll see this evening, and no detective draws the same weapon twice.
Oh, and let's have a warm welcome for your esteemed guests. Wonderful. Now, let's just... Egad! We seem to have blown a fuse. Did somebody plug in the margarita machine? At least with you all around, we can be sure there won't be any foul play.
Oh, I wouldn't be so sure. Time to make your move. Choose a guest to murder on your device. Then, guess which detective brought them to the ball. Use your knowledge of what your fellow detectives may have written, or simply take a stab in the dark. If you're the first to figure out who brought a guest, your murder is successful. But your weapon will be left behind as evidence. And get on with it before the lights come back.
No need to panic. Just a little snag. Pardon me. Oh, a lord coming through. Excuse me. Make way, people. That wasn't as bad as I expect. Gadzooks! 4 of our guests have been murdered.
Each murder you commit earns you a point from me. And the longer you get away with it, the more you can earn.
Well, it's a good thing no murder can stump the world's greatest detectives. To my amateur detective board. Aha! We've found the murder weapons. Let's start by looking at just 2 of these instruments of death. If we look carefully, we can tell how many vicious attempts were made on each guest's life.
And if you brought one of these guests, each of those attempts earns you points.
This is strange. If I didn't know better, I'd say these weapons are the same as some of the gifts you all brought.
What a coincidence.
Unfortunately, we really only have time to solve one of these cases.
That means the other murderer will get away, for now.
Examine the evidence and talk through your theories. Choose the case you have the best chance of solving.
Oh, interesting.
All right.
Let's see. Come on. Hurry.
Perhaps.
Yes.
Exactly the case I would have chosen. You there. Since you brought this guest, I'm letting you borrow my lucky magnifying glass. Use your device to move it over the evidence for a closer look. Now, everyone hurry and vote for who murdered this guest.
My.
Interesting.
Very well.
Whoever has the most votes when time runs out will be convicted.
Oh. Come on!
Oh.
Don't dawdle.
You suspect one of your fellow detectives was the murderer? Fess up, detective. Are you innocent or guilty of this crime? Oh, that's unfortunate. Still, if any of you did vote for the actual guilty party, I'll see to it you're rewarded with points at the end of the night.
And as for our escaped murderer, keep lying low and there'll be even more points in your future.
There's one pair of murders left to investigate. Try to do it better this time. What senseless violence.
Senseless, but not pointless.
All right, same as before.
And if you're a murderer, deflect suspicion onto the other case. Your life depends on it, or at least your sterling reputation.
Ew.
Fascinating.
Aha! Move your feet. Come on.
Since you brought this guest, you get control of the magnifying glass. Let's take a closer look, shall we? I hope you all know who did it, because I am totally in the dark here.
Well, we can eliminate one suspect. Their drawing for this weapon is right in front of us.
Oh, come on. Here. My. Don't waste my time.
Well, what do you have to say for yourself?
Well, what did you think?
What a faux pas! Worse than the time I used a fish spoon instead of a scallop fork. As for the murders we didn't get to, I promise we'll get to it later. Now, don't let... Hang it all!
Time to refill your quiver. Draw 2 more weapons using the prompts on your device. You'll be hiding the same letter, but it may look a bit different than before.
Fine.
Eureka!
You'll also need to name another accomplice. Remember, an accomplice that no one tries to murder doesn't do you any good. Give them a name that really pops.
Perfect.
Fundamental.
Yes?
Nicely done.
Oh, I see we have some late arrivals to the festivities. Please join me in welcoming our new guests. I'm happy to see anyone who doesn't know about what just happened. Oh, fiddlesticks!
Your vote is appreciated.
Son of a...
For the crown!
That must be what I was thinking.
Elementatious.
Take my coat.
Not long ago, on an evening no one quite knew how to dress for, there was a gathering of the world's most brilliant detectives. who, if you can believe it, were also the world's most cunning murderers. They had devised a unique competition where they earned points for solving crimes and points for committing them. Each detective was equipped with 2 murder weapons. Look at the prompt on your device to see the first one you'll draw. But be careful. As a murderer, you also have a calling card, a letter from your own name that you must include in your drawings. Do your best to hide the letter as part of the image, like so. If your calling card is too obvious, your fellow detectives may spot it and trace the weapon back to you. Draw 2 weapons and hide your calling card now. By the way, if you've played before, you can turn off tutorials in the settings menu. I promise not to take it personally.
As you were.
Phew!
Yes!
You've used half your time. Don't forget, you have 2 drawings to finish.
First rate.
Each detective had brought a loyal accomplice disguised as a party guest. Use your device to give your guest a name. Any clever moniker will do, but don't leave any clues to your own identity.
Yes?
Oh. There you are.
Eureka!
It's done.
Perfect. and not a moment too soon.
Everyone, your attention please. Please welcome our honorees for the evening, the world's greatest detectives.
Poor thing, he's got no idea what you're up to.
I'm your host, Lord Tippett, and it's a pleasure to benefit you with my largesse. Oh, you brought gifts. You can set them down anywhere.
Looks like one of your drawings is out in the open, just as well. These gifts represent every type of weapon you'll see this evening, and no detective draws the same weapon twice.
Oh, and we mustn't forget to welcome your esteemed guests. Wonderful. Now, let's just... What the devil? Damn storm must have knocked the power out. Stay calm, everyone. At least with you all around, we can be sure there won't be any foul play.
Oh, I wouldn't be so sure. Time for the fun part. Choose a guest to murder on your device. Then, guess which detective brought them to the ball. Use your knowledge of what your fellow detectives may have written, or simply take a stab in the dark. If you're the first to figure out who brought a guest, your murder is successful, but your weapon will be left behind as evidence. And hurry, the darkness won't last forever.
That was a bit of a fright, but gadzooks! 4 of our guests have been murdered!
I'm handing out points to all my successful murderers. And the longer you get away with it, the more you can earn.
Well, at least we have the world's greatest detectives here to solve these crimes. To the crime board! Aha! We've found the murder weapons. Let's start by focusing on just 2 of these dastardly implements. Thanks to science, we can tell how many awful attempts were made on each guest's life.
And if you brought one of these guests, each of those attempts earns you points.
This is odd. If I didn't know better, I'd say these weapons are the same as some of the gifts you all brought.
Imagine that.
Unfortunately, we really only have time to solve one of these cases.
That means the other murderer will get away, for now.
Examine the evidence and talk through your theories. Choose the case you have the best chance of solving.
What's this?
Let's see.
Now, let's extrapolate.
This.
Aha!
All right, this is the case we're going to crack. You there. Since you brought this guest, I'm letting you borrow my lucky magnifying glass. Use your device to move it over the evidence for a closer look. Now, everyone hurry and vote for who murdered this guest.
Interesting.
My word. Yes, yes.
Very well.
Aha!
Don't forget you can use the magnifying glass to highlight what you found for your fellow detectives.
Make haste.
Uh-oh.
You're accusing one of your colleagues? Fess up, detective. Are you innocent or guilty of this crime?
I would never.
Oh, bad luck. Still, if any of you did vote for the actual guilty party, I'll see to it you're rewarded with points at the end of the night.
And as for our escaped murderer, keep lying low and there'll be even more points in your future.
There's one pair of murders left to examine. I would love it if you got it right this time. How ghastly!
Ghastly and profitable.
All right, activate your brains.
And if you're a murderer, deflect suspicion onto the other case. Your life depends on it, or at least your sterling reputation.
Well then.
My. Curry.
Yoo-hoo.
At once.
Since you brought this guest, you get control of the magnifying glass. Can I be honest? I trust you the most. I wish I had any idea who the murderer is.
Well, we can eliminate 2 suspects. Their drawings for this weapon are right in front of us.
Here. Let's see.
Aha!
We're waiting.
Don't dawdle.
Yoo-hoo.
Ahem.
What do you have to say for yourself?
What's your theory?
Just goes to show you can never solve anything by working together. As for the murders we didn't get to, I promise we'll get to it later. Now, someone get the... Oh, barleycorn!
It looks like we're running low on weapons. And guests, draw 2 more weapons using the prompts on your device. You'll be hiding the same letter, but it may look a bit different than before.
Fundamental.
See to it.
Now enter a name for your new accomplice. Remember, an accomplice that no one tries to murder doesn't do you any good. Give them a name with style.
First rate. Oh!
As you were.
Yes?
True artistry.
Watch this. Why, we have some new arrivals. Please join me in welcoming our new guests. I'm even more popular than I thought. Curses!